and express, absolutely. Folks, you know what? We are so allowing us to set up and use First of all, I'd like to give you a gratitude and thank you for this opportunity to turn over this great platform. I'm sure that we will, as we turn on the TV and become enraged and engaged in the things that are going on today, God, I ask that you would give our community, our country, our leaders peace, God, to do forward with the act. God, for a special pleasure protection around our guests today, God, as they learn the message, God. Thank you for the platform. Thank you for our production team, God, and thank you. Amen.
You have a heart for fun. You have a heart for friends, for finesse, for family. And when you need cardiac care, you want the best technology. But you also want people who have a heart for people. Hunt Regional Healthcare. People make the difference.
When it comes to high-quality service for cell phones and televisions, no one beats Crumpton TV. They have been serving Greenville and the surrounding area for over 57 years. For details about all services, call 903-455-2043 or visit CrumptonTV.com. Also, the official home of the Big Green Egg.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville. Do you need custom printing on caps, shirts, and other apparel? Come check out what we can do for your organization at East Texas Print Shop, 2218 Lee Street. Our top-of-the-line screen printing and embroidery machines can handle just about any job you can throw at us. T-shirts are great for special events. Sports teams always need custom uniforms. We can print them. Check out our custom apparel store or shop online at easttexasprintshop.com or just give us a call at 903-453-1581.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
I'm Kathy at Long Branch Dental Center. Today I'm going to tell you about our free whitening for life. As long as you're a patient 16 years of age and older, every time you get your teeth professionally cleaned, you'll get free whitening for life. And if you're a new patient to our Long Branch Dental family, for $49, you're not only going to get free whitening for life, you'll get your teeth cleaned, free x-rays, a professional future photo, and cancer screening for only $49. Free whitening for life. Call today, 903-455-4161. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
Lone Star Pawn and Bargain Center, 6509 I-30 on the Frontage Road in Greenville. Your one-stop shop for TVs, electronics, computers, and gaming systems. Lone Star Pawn offers a giant selection of hunting, fishing, outdoor gear, and firearms. We've got everything from lawn and garden equipment and job site tools to musical instruments. For the best deals and pawn rates in town, come see us on the south side of the Frontage Road in Greenville.
Justin Rutt. I'm the general manager at Platinum Chevrolet in Terrell, Texas. I've been in the car business for 19 years. We've been in Terrell since December of 2019, and the store itself has been here for just over 50 years. We have a lot of employees that have been here for 10, 15, and even 20 plus years. And the goal is for you to know us, for us to vice versa to know who our customers are. Yeah, I mean, it's family. You know, we just love to have you come out and see us, ask for me or any of our team members, and we'll take great care of you. Thanks.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to Go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to Go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
Company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large, flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
Do you need space in a professional setting for your business? High visibility, no hassle parking? If that's you, come tour our building at 2701 Sunset Strip. Sunrise Salons has space for you. Just minutes south of I-30 with signage on Wesley Street. Not a salon? No problem. We have flexible spaces for all kinds of small businesses. All the services you need for one monthly fee. Sunrise Salon, 2701 Sunset Strip in Greenville. Call us for a tour, 903-458-9325. That's 903-458-9325.
And we are live from the Texan Lobby Studio after technical difficulty. But you know what? You know what, though? I just thought about this. It gives our sponsors more time to have their product, because they're the ones that make all this possible.
Yes, they
Whether
are.
it be technical or whatever, they make it possible.
That's right.
Okay,
That's right.
good.
And that's why Hollywood doesn't do live TV.
Right. And you can do the introduction again.
Well, I just want to thank all you guys for joining us and sticking through it with us. And this morning we have in the house with us Diane Fullingim.
Yes.
With Ronald McDonald House. Yes. And so one of the charities that's near and dear to my heart. You guys have been around forever. You do great things. But today you're here to talk to us about something fun for the whole family.
That's right. So our big fundraiser for Ronald McDonald House of Dallas, that is 34 years strong, is the Trains at North Park. And it is at North Park Center in Dallas. They graciously give us the space every year to have this event, and Bank of Texas is our lead sponsor. And we're real excited to get to have it this year with so much canceled. You know, we like to say Christmas isn't canceled.
That's right.
And we're still welcoming families and people of all ages to our space. We'll open November 14th and we'll run through the end of the year. January 3rd is when we close. We'll be open every day. We'll be observing safety protocols, social distancing, face masks, the whole thing to keep hand sanitizers
stations
everywhere.
That's good.
Yeah, so
Everyone
needs to come buy their tickets ahead of time. We're going to be selling tickets online rather than at the ticket booth, which is different, but we didn't want to have people waiting in lines and, you know, and the whole cash component, and it's cleaner if we sell tickets online. So it's a very cute exhibit and children love it. And there's all sorts of, for instance, there's Mount Rushmore, but it's Thomas the Train and his friends instead of our presidents that are around.
Cool.
So it's all about the kids and making the kids happy. It's such a cute exhibit.
How long is this track?
It's about 1,600 feet of running track.
Wow.
So it's quite extensive, and a lot of different loops. If you're a trained person, a lot of different loops with different sceneries. And it's super cute. The cutest part, however, is that we sell these customized hand-painted keepsake rail cars, and families buy them for their children, and sponsors buy them to advertise their company.
I saw
and
Channel
we have
5.
about
I had
6.
Channel 5.
Yeah, you have Channel 5, who is our media, in-kind media sponsor, kindly every year. And this is Beck Construction. They're a big construction company out of Dallas, and they do our in-kind construction when we need it every year. And then this is one for Chewy's. Mine this year, I've been buying a rail car every single year since I've been with Ronald McDonald House since 2013. So my rail car for 2020 says zooming through 2020, because of course we're all on Zoom calls these days. So I thought that would be cute.
That is
but
cute.
You can go to our website, www.trainsatnorthpark.com, and you'll see the rail car tab, and you can order your own rail car. We've had families who've been collecting rail cars for their kids forever, and they'll even have a track around their tree, and they run their Trains at North Park rail car. And it all benefits our families at the Ronald McDonald House of Dallas, who come from out of town to stay with us when their children are sick and need pediatric care.
Boxcar Jim missed it today.
Yeah.
He missed it today.
Boxcar Jim.
Speaking of.
Is he out there?
He's out there in the park.
Well, Diane, we appreciate all that you do with Ronald
thank
McDonald
you.
House. And,
Thank you.
so you talked about that the tickets are online. Can you
Yes.
share that web address one more time?
So www.thetrainsatnorthpark.com.
There you go. And so,
Yes.
and that's a great event because you can take children of all ages, and they will enjoy that because that's an extensive build. Like you guys put a lot of time into that
Yes.
to make sure and just to watch as your car rolls around the track. So you can get invested in this by buying a rail car and starting your own collection with your kids, and talk about the value of giving back and what that looks like for the Ronald McDonald House.
Exactly.
And Rose Hayden from Hunt Regional was just talking in between the break while we were working on the sound, and she talked about pull tabs, the pop tabs.
The pop tabs.
So you guys also accept those?
We do, and it's a really great community engagement activity for schools and churches and hospitals, businesses, and you just save your pop tabs up, and then you can bring them by the house. We have a cute little, made by a Boy Scout, Eagle Scout. We have a cute, it looks like a big dog house with lucite or plexi, I should say plexi sides, and you can pour your pop tabs in. It makes a really cool noise when they hit the pop tabs.
That is so neat.
It is fun.
So we say pop tabs. She said pull tabs.
Yes.
In Texas, we call it Coke tabs, whether it's a Dr.
Coke
Pepper or
tabs,
not. So what do you say? Drop that in the comments, and make sure to start gathering those, because that's a good way to give back. Another thing is a lot of things have been canceled. A lot of your fundraisers have been pushed back or just put on till next year. So this train exhibit is a way for you guys to raise funds for the Ronald McDonald House Charities.
Yes, for our mission of serving our families, and it's more important this year than ever before. And I feel like, with the right safety protocols in place, that families are really going to want to, take their children to do something holiday related, when a lot of things, might be a little different this holiday season. So, so we're real excited to be able to have it. We're really grateful to North Park and Bank of Texas, and all of our other sponsors. So anyway, it's great. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for children. So it's a bargain too.
There you go. And you can get your own train car. And how do they do that?
So you go to our website, www.trainsatnorthpark.com,
and purchase your own
rail car. And it's, you'll see there's tabs at the top for ticket purchase and rail car purchase and sponsor. We also have sponsorships available as well. We'd love to see all the nice people from Hunt County.
Thank you so much
yes,
for coming
absolutely.
This morning. It's just a pleasure
Thanks,
seeing
Friendly.
you.
It's great to see you.
It's tempting. It's tempting.
He keeps wanting to handle those cars.
Yes.
That is so fun.
All right, y'all stay tuned, because we're coming back with Sylvia Peace with the Greenville Fire Rescue.
That's right. That's right. She has
right here
good
on
news.
Ctfm. Get your coffee, tea on her, and come
back with Friendly and me.
Hi, I'm Kathy at Long Branch Dental Center. Today I'm going to tell you about our free whitening for life. As long as you're a patient 16 years of age and older, every time you get your teeth professionally cleaned, you'll get free whitening for life. And if you're a new patient to our Long Branch Dental family, for $49, you're not only going to get free whitening for life, you'll get your teeth cleaned, free x-rays, a professional future photo, and cancer screening for only $49. Free whitening for life. Call today, 903-455-4161. Long Branch Dental Center, making North Texas more beautiful, one smile at a time.
Lone Star Pawn and Bargain Center, 6509 I-30 on the Frontage Road in Greenville. Your one-stop shop for TVs, electronics, computers, and gaming systems. Lone Star Pawn offers a giant selection of hunting, fishing, outdoor gear, and firearms. We've got everything from lawn and garden equipment and job site tools to musical instruments. For the best deals in pawn rates in town, come see us on the south side of the Frontage Road in Greenville.
From the Texan Lobby Studio, right here in downtown Greenville, Texas, at Ctfm. Coffee, Tea, Friendly and Me, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare, and my opinion, the best facilities for healthcare in Hunt County. Period. Zip, zip, zap.
I have to agree.
Yep.
And there's that discount wheel and tire with Valvoline Express sitting right there on Wesley Street, where service is the bottom line.
Right. And the bottom line this morning is, we have a young lady she's no stranger to Ctfm. She's been here several times. We love her when she comes back and tells us a little bit about what's going on with Greenville Fire Rescue. Sylvia, please, thank you so much.
Hi, thanks for having me back again.
And yes, we do. And this morning you have some information that's pertinent to all those listening. Yes.
People are cooking right now.
Cooking.
The weather is getting cooler, and so now's the time to break out the butter and the sugar, right?
Right.
And with butter and sugar comes some great fire safety tips for the kitchen.
So next week is Fire Prevention Week, and that is sponsored by the National Fire Protection Association. They've been doing it for probably close to 100 years now.
Wow.
They are the group that sets our standards for fire safety, codes and things like that we can adopt to help keep our buildings safer, businesses and things like that. So in that, they also provide those of us that are educators lots of material and lots of information to be able to go out to the community and help educate those in our community that are at risk for whatever it is. The leading cause of home structure fires in the country is kitchen fires. And it's the same here in Greenville. And so I was playing around with some data the other day. So from 2014 to 2019, we had 150-ish home structure fires. So that's 6 years, 150 home structure fires. Of those, a solid third of those were kitchen fires, cooking fires. Wow. So it's obviously something we need to address here in our community because obviously everybody cooks, or most everybody cooks. And so I brought my little cheat sheet because, with so much going on and things floating around in the air, I don't want to forget anything. So even though we focus on Fire Prevention Week next week, this is something we want them to practice this year round. So like I said, cooking is a leading cause of home fires, but the cause of the actual fires themselves is unattended cooking.
Okay.
People wandering off. We're so much more distracted nowadays. We get on the cell phone. Maybe we're Zooming while we're cooking. There's so many different reasons. Zooming while cooking. Kids, maybe a kid fell and hurt themselves, or somebody came to the door. So many different reasons that can cause you distraction while you're cooking. So that's something that we want to make sure that we try to remind people. These are things we all know. It's not anything that we don't know as far as safety in our home, but just a few reminders is what we want to share with you guys today, and especially some of the reasons that we see that cause fires. So stand by your pan is kind of a little phrase that we use. Stand by your pan. How many know that? Stand by your pan. So if you're frying something, or anything that could potentially cause a grease fire, you want to stay in the kitchen with that. If you're frying bacon, don't wander off and go. If you get distracted, forget.
Did you hear that?
Even if you're cooking it in the oven, you want to watch.
Right. Grease is a big part of our unattended fires, and that's something that we want to make sure that people understand.
Do you think it's because people don't make their own gravy anymore? Because I'm telling you right now, if you're having a grease fire, if you have a big thing of flour, that you can throw flour. No. Not flour?
Not flour.
What?
It fuels the fire.
I just got a strike.
Yes. You get one. That's it.
I learned that from her.
That's right.
No flour?
No, ma'am. No. Flour can explode. So you don't want to throw, that's the last thing you want to throw on a fire.
Well, I know you don't want to put water on a grease fire.
No, the water and grease do not mix either.
So I didn't get a strike on that, but no flour.
No flour. And the reason that, they used to try to teach baking soda, baking powder, but the reason, or one of the reasons that you don't want to teach that is if you're in a panic mode, are you going to really think about what you're grabbing? If you grab the wrong thing, you could potentially cause an even bigger fire, worse, injuries, things like that. So we just stay away from the powders when we're trying to educate people on that. Just slide a pan over. When you're frying something, keep a lid close by.
Okay.
Cookie sheet, something like that, so that if you do have a grease fire, you can slide it over, let the pan cool, turn your heat off, and then let the pan cool before you take it off. Because what is one of the things that fire needs to
air.
Needs air. It needs oxygen.
Needs
so
oxygen.
if you're smothering it, You're removing
One
the
X
heat.
and 2 O's. Y'all check
There you
that
go.
out.
That's right. That's right. She's on a roll.
She's
So
on a
yeah.
roll.
So you want to just, you want to smother it. You remove that oxygen so that it doesn't have anything to burn, and you remove the heat source by turning it off. Now, obviously, this is for a small fire. If something flares up and starts going up the wall, get out, call 911, leave the firefighting to the professionals. You don't want, get your family out. That's not something, and especially for our older adults who maybe don't move as fast, or if you have a bunch of little kids, you don't want to sit there and try to put out a fire that gets bigger, and before you know it, you don't have time to get anybody out.
What about a fire extinguisher?
Fire extinguishers will work.
Small one under the cabinet.
ABC.
ABC.
If you're going to get a fire extinguisher.
I learned this.
That's right. He can work that. ABC is the three different classes of fire that they put out. So if you have an ABC fire extinguisher in your home, you're going to be pretty safe for pretty much any fire you're going to have in your house.
Okay.
But I don't keep it at the stove. If you keep it at the stove, if it's on fire, you're going to be able to reach it. Keep it close to it, but not. Not where you can get burned if you're trying to get it when your stove's on fire.
Well, I know as a business, we had to have them hanging, which made them easily accessible. And we also had to have them serviced and inspected.
That's part of an NFPA code.
That's right. That's right.
Now, I made a funny face a minute ago, and Facebook's for sure going to grab that. So let me give this smile.
Yeah, that's one of the things. So the other thing is, don't leave your house if you're cooking something. If you have something in the oven and you're baking or you're simmering something, maybe you're, I don't know, I don't cook much. So whatever you might simmer, you don't want to leave your house because that's something, we find people have left and then they forget. Maybe they think, oh, I'm just going to run next door real quick. They get to talking and next thing you know, their house is on fire. So stay at home. If you're going to leave, turn everything off. Same thing with the dryer because that's a heat source as well, or heaters. And then, you can use a timer. You can use a timer. So just a little shout out to Superior Health Insurance, who provides insurance for our older adults. We got a grant from them, and so we bought a bunch of kitchen timers and night lights to go to the bingo for the seniors. The bingo parking lot bingo.
Yeah.
We've got a bunch of prizes to go for them in the month of October as part of Fire Prevention Month. So thank you to Superior Health for doing that. And then, so we talked about sliding the lid over the pan. The other thing is, don't be a hoarder around your stovetop. Keep your stovetop.
No chips, no bread, no.
Yeah, especially with the electric ranges.
Oh, yeah.
It's hard to tell if they're still hot. So if you got a gas stove, it's a little bit easier. But at that, you can maybe chunk your dish towel over towards the stove, and it ends up a little bit further than you expect, or you scoot something over and don't realize. So there's, anything that might be flammable, you want to keep away from your stovetop.
Smart.
Yeah. So how about this? Loose clothing. If you are,
Oh, yeah.
you get up in the morning, maybe you have a big fluffy robe and it's got the big puffy sleeves. You don't want to cook in that.
You don't want to catch on fire.
Right. And that's something that, especially for our older adults, we try to make sure we encourage for them is to make sure either you wear something with tight fitting sleeves or roll your sleeves up real tight so they don't potentially fall into the fire.
That's good.
Get you burned.
Never even thought of that.
Yeah. And then kid-free zone. We want to make sure we're keeping kids 3 feet from any type of heat source, whether it's the stove, a coffee pot, maybe you've got a roaster going, something that keeps them away. And think about if you can keeping your pets away too, because sometimes they can cause an issue. Maybe they jump up and pull the coffee pot cord down.
Or trip you.
Right. And speaking of tripping, keep the kids 3 feet away from the walking area. Maybe you're walking from the kitchen to the dining room and you have something hot. Keep them 3 feet away from that as well.
Occupied while you're cooking.
Right. Give them some NFPA coloring sheets.
There you go. There you get from Sylvia and Fire Department.
Right. So that's kind of our big pointers that we want to just remind everybody to do so that we can try to reduce our home fires. That's the worst thing that can happen is you have your house catch on fire first off, but people don't realize that a lot of times you can have a fire that's contained to your kitchen, but that smoke ends up going through the rest of your house, and then then you have to get your stuff all cleaned. So that's an added expense, so
damage is bad.
Right, and that smoke's not anything you want to be breathing. I mean, our firefighters wear the SCBA's, the masks and air tanks for a reason, and that's to protect them.
Let me tell you what, and they're not light either.
No,
they're not.
Okay.
Now you sent me a link. What was that link for?
Okay, so there's 2 links. There's one is for the NFPA website, so the National Fire Protection Association website, and it has information on Fire Prevention Week and other things that you can do in kitchen, like safety checklists and things. And then the other website I sent you is sparky.org, and sparky.org has lots of fun stuff for the kids, games they can play. It has a link for for parents and for educators, so educators can even go on there and find information, which is what we're trying to get out to the teachers as well.
That is so good to know.
Well, I tell you,
thank you.
every time you come, we get to learn something more.
When you love and yes, go
One
ahead.
last shout out to Eddie Hall and Nanette Mulkey from State Farm, because they helped us acquire these kitchen safety materials for Fire Prevention Week.
Excellent.
We got 2 great big boxes of goodies that we're able to hand out, and thank you so much to them for being able to help us get those. So we'll be giving those out.
And
when you love and share
Yes.
this, will you drop those links
Yes,
that you
I
sent
sure
me down
will.
in the comments? That way people
Sure
can
will.
click through and get a hold of these great resources that you have for the kids, because that's something that can keep them busy while you're cooking, guys.
Yes. We're coming back with Rose Hayden.
Wow.
Yes, Smiling Rose. I'm telling you, right here on Ctfm, get you some coffee, tea. Or if you want to, come down, because you can do it, and it's all free, right here at the Texan Theater. Y'all come back, see us.
My name is Justin Rutt. I'm the general manager at Platinum Chevrolet in Terrell, Texas. I've been in the car business for 19 years. We've been in Terrell since December of 2019. And the store itself has been here for just over 50 years. We have a lot of employees that have been here for 10, 15, and even 20 plus years. And the goal is for you to know us, for us to vice versa to know who our customers are. Yeah, I mean, it's family. We just love to have you come out and see us, ask for me or any of our team members, and we'll take great care of you. Thanks.
The recipe for great food is simple. Make it fresh. Wings to Go in Greenville, where every order is a custom order made with fresh ingredients. Wings to Go, 7818 Wesley Street in Greenville. Simply great wings.
Company coming? Make sure they stay with us. At Best Western Plus, we'll treat them right. Like hot complimentary breakfast, spacious rooms, a glorious pool, fitness and business center, and best of all, a friendly staff. Our large, flexible meeting rooms are great for business and social get-togethers. Best Western Plus, just off of Interstate 30 near Cracker Barrel. Staying with us is always a plus. Best Western Plus in Greenville.
Do you need space in a professional setting for your business? High visibility, no hassle parking? If that's you, come tour our building at 2701 Sunset Strip. Sunrise Salons has space for you. Just minutes south of I-30 with signage on Wesley Street. Not a salon? No problem. We have flexible spaces for all kinds of small businesses. All the services you need for one monthly fee. Sunrise Salon, 2701 Sunset Strip in Greenville. Call us for a tour, 903-458-9325. That's 903-458-9325.
And we are live from the Texan Lobby Studio, the brand new one, by the way, at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. Thank you, Barbara Horan, for allowing us to do this in your house. Brought to you each and every Wednesday at 10 o'clock at Ctfm, Coffee, Tea, Friendly, and Me, and it is brought to you by Hunt Regional Healthcare. And I said each and every Wednesday, a facility that will take care of you in the most professional way.
My baby was born there. They take real good care of you. It's good proactive care. And Discount Woolen Tire and their Valvoline Express will take good care of you. That's where service is the bottom line. So we're so blessed today because we have two amazing women in our community in the house with us. And so thank you very much, Pud and Dana, for coming. Now, Friendly lovingly calls y'all.
They're two of the three big boobs. I mean,
that's our official title.
Yes,
right.
Yeah. Sister, see, I said it. That's my sister.
We're so blessed to have you guys in the house. I know you guys have been running crazy because the deadline was day before yesterday.
Right. Monday.
So tell us all the things.
Yes. Have been coming in, and we have quite a few.
90
bras. 90 bras came in.
Thank you, community.
Yes,
they have rallied. It was amazing.
Once again, they have rallied.
Yes.
We have gotten some very artistic things and some very creative, well-detailed, wonderful things. Yes. Can't give anything away yet, but you're not going to be disappointed. I know that.
So when can everyone see them?
Well,
starting tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Starting tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm excited. And where do they see them?
They will be located in two places. First one is going to be on our Facebook page, Bras for the Cause Hunt County. We're going to be working on that today.
As soon as we're done here.
We have our little punch list that we're working on these next few days. But we're going to get everything uploaded to our Facebook page and then also the website. And you cannot vote on them on our Facebook page.
I was going to say you can't
but
vote
you can see the detail there. You can check out the bra numbers that you love. And then you go to b4tchuntcounty.com to do your voting. So you'll
say that. Do that again.
B4TC.
B4. That's the
number 4.
The number 4. Hunt County, all spelled out. .com. And so that's going to be the voting portal. You just need to make a note whenever you're looking on the Facebook page because you'll be able to pull up those pictures and they'll be nice and large and see if there are any additional pictures that go along with it. Make a note of the numbers.
I want to tell you right now, Pud, I have the sorest tongue of anybody in Greenville, Texas. You know me. When I hear something, I want to tell everybody about it. And it is so many surprises coming, Dana. This October the 7th. I mean, I'm walking around like a control tongue. Okay. So, but you cannot miss it, folks. It's October the 8th, starting at 7 o'clock.
Right.
And there's going to be entertainment. There's going to be surprises. There's going to be bras. There's going to be so much happening that day. And it's history in the making for bras, I would say, because it's the first time virtually that it's ever been done.
That is true.
That's right.
Yes, and
no,
I know I'm going to say yes and no because thanks to you, we have had for the last few years the broadcast.
That is true.
Of different parts. You know, you've been kind of the man on the street.
Yes.
Gabe, you've broadcasted the awards ceremony.
Yes.
And thanks to the success of that, we realized when COVID came and we knew we could not have a live event, we realized that it was possible to do what we're going to do.
And we're so thankful that we are able to do this, not only for our community, but for the world can understand what the organization is doing here in our community. That's what is so rewarding.
You guys have done some great things.
Great things.
No,
great things.
this community.
This
community.
Right.
Don't we? We are. Sometimes it's like herding cats. But
I was just going to say that. So funny. We sort of listen to all of the ideas, and we have our outline that we start with every year. But the reality of this is this community shows up and they make this an event that's worth seeing and being involved with.
And the 8th is no exception, because what's going to happen then is characteristic of what goes on each and every year. What is this? How many years is this to make it now?
It's going to be year 12.
12 years, and every year there is something better and better and better. And this year, there's no exception. So, I'm really excited for bras, but I'm more excited so that my family that won't be here, and your family that's in different parts of
Baltimore, you're right.
And then they can do bras.
And in fact, my son in Baltimore has even entered one.
And
he's had so much fun doing it this year. Yes, he said, "I get to do it, Mom." It's gonna take place across 3 different Facebook pages, and I think it's important that people know that. You can tune in to any of these 3, and you will be able to see the programming. Certainly, Bras for the Cause, Hunt County. Friendly News, and Land and Winery. Right. And each one will be running different programming.
And by the way, Gabe's mom from Florida, she did one.
She entered a bra, exactly.
She entered a bra. So
yes.
It's I mean the closer it gets, the more I know. The closer it gets, it's like you guys are going, oh God.
You guys have adapted and overcome so much this year, and we thank you for sticking to it and making it happen. Because
we are just surging ahead and plowing through this and getting this done.
Yeah.
And you and I have the opportunity this year to have something that is going to be so exciting, and it's entertainment.
It is entertainment.
And we have some surprises. We have some.
Show your shirt.
Yes, show your shirt.
Look at that, y'all. Isn't that neat?
Brapocalypse 2020.
That's right. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes. There was no other theme to have this year.
We have a special video premiere also. Or do we?
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes. So
production is super happy right now. You guys, I know.
You sure?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's watch it now.
Okay, so we're going to segue into that real quick. Thank you guys for coming on. We know that you're super busy.
Thank you.
You guys watch that. Be a part of Bras for the Cause this year. Make sure to love and share, because this organization does great things. And like some of the things that you have donated to gotten for Hunt Regional have been essential during this virus crisis. And so we want to thank you guys for all of your hard work, all of your diligence of pushing through. And so you guys make sure to love and share.
Great.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're coming back this time with Rose Hayden, Hunt Regional Healthcare. And again, thank you, Pud. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you very much.
I'm excited, and I know it's going to be a great time.
It'll be a lot of fun. Everybody tune in, please.
Please.
7 o'clock, October 8th.
October the 8th. Don't miss it, because if you do, you don't miss it. I'll tell you.
Vote.
Yes.
You have a heart for fun. You have a heart for friends, for finesse, for family. And when you need cardiac care, you want the best technology. But you also want people who have a heart for people. Hunt Regional Healthcare. People make the difference.
When it comes to high-quality service for cell phones and televisions, no one beats Crumpton TV. They have been serving Greenville and the surrounding area for over 57 years. For details about all services, call 903-455-2043 or visit CrumptonTV.com.
Also the official home of the Big Green Egg.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville. Do you need custom printing on caps, shirts, and other apparel? Come check out what we can do for your organization at East Texas Print Shop, 2218 Lee Street. Our top-of-the-line screen printing and embroidery machines can handle just about any job you can throw at us. T-shirts are great for special events. Sports teams always need custom uniforms. We can print them. Check out our custom apparel store or shop online at easttexasprintshop.com or just give us a call at 903-453-1581.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.
And we are live from the Lobby Cafe studio.
We're not in the cafe.
We're not in the cafe. We are in the
between
Lobby
the cafe and
new studio at the Texan Theater in downtown Greenville, Texas. Thank you, Barbara Horan, for allowing us to be in your house every Wednesday. And it is Ctfm, brought to you each and every Wednesday by Hunt Regional Healthcare. Again, an organization, not because Rose Hayden is sitting next to me, but I would say it, I tell it to everybody, because I've had experience there. I have never had any bad experience at Hunt Regional Healthcare. And I know that you have had a lot of awesome times at Discount Wheel and Tire.
Well, Discount Wheel and Tire is where service is the bottom line. And then, of course, there's that Valvoline Express. I don't change my own oil, and I know you don't either. So head on down there. Tell them Friendly sent you, and Marcus will give you a great deal.
Yes. With that said, Rose Hayden, I always call it Smiling Rose, because she brings such beauty.
It's a lot of pressure, Frank.
I know.
Sometimes I can have a bad day too,
I know,
you know.
But I know, and talking to you in times before, you and I have shared so much together, not knowing we even worked with nearly the same people before we finally come full circle to here. And you come here each time you come, you have so much good, positive information.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
I appreciate that. Like I said, I'm not clinical, but I have a big mouth. So I like to spread the word about health care and, you know, taking care of those screenings or doing the things you need to do to take care of your personal health. And, you know, this is a time of year where people have not done the normal things that they normally do, like screenings, maybe health and wellness, exercising, whatever it is. And so my goal here today, since tomorrow is October 1st, is to talk about breast cancer awareness, talk about screening and how important that is. You know, there are a couple different ways that you can get screened for breast cancer. One is your monthly breast self-exam. And so ladies and men too, you can do a self-exam at home. They recommend, yes.
I want to just interrupt. You said, and men too.
Yes.
That is something I think that has been not personally been discarded, but it's not been very much attention given to that, and it's very important.
That is true. It's a very low risk for men, but it does happen. And so what I find is people tend to let things go so long.
Right.
We see things all the time that people live with problems for years before they say anything, and it's, boy, we really could have taken care of that so easily at the beginning, in the early stages. And we just implore everybody, know your body, don't ignore those things, don't just hope they go away. You need to get screened, so you need to do your monthly self-exam at home. Some people recommend in the shower or when you're lying down. And there are all kinds of diagrams and schematics to show you how to do that, so I won't go into that. But the next is get a mammogram. So if you're a lady who's 40 and above is when they recommend it, or younger, if you are someone who has a direct family history of breast cancer, to go ahead and get that annual mammogram. And you think, why do I have to get it every year? And the goal to that is the radiologist needs to see changes. So like I said, I'm not clinical. So I started going to these meetings about breast cancer cases, and I was shocked to hear that it's not just like, there's a lump, there it is. Sometimes looks like grains of sand, or sometimes it's hidden, or sometimes it's not breast cancer, but they want to see, is it going to change shape? So the changing shape, a regular form, those sort of things. And so they're looking at those changes, and they want to see from last year to this year, from 2 years ago to this year, from 3 years ago. That's how they can have that best diagnosis possible for you. And so that's important. And this year, I think a lot of people have neglected those types of things, and you need to get that. Now, a screening mammogram means that they're going to take that image, and then later a radiologist is going to look at it and generally get you your results back in about a week. And so those are ladies that don't have any outward symptoms, okay? Now, for those ladies that have outward symptoms, they're going to get a diagnostic mammogram. And a diagnostic mammogram just means that either they're doing a regular mammogram, but the radiologist is right there looking at things so they can reposition, look at different views, get more of that image, as well as maybe it's a sonogram, an ultrasound, right? Ultrasound. But we have at Hunt Regional the 3D mammography with iCAD technology, and we got that last year. You remember that? Yep. I came and talked to everyone about that. Yep. And so it's 300 slices. So we equate that to where 2D is the front cover and the back cover of the book. That it is digital, thank goodness, where it's no more film, but a 3D is all the 300 slices, so 300 pages in between those two covers, right? Well, a computer needs to help with that. It would be really hard for a radiologist to look at 300 pictures. So there is AI technology, artificial intelligence technology that helps identify things that need to be looked at. The accuracy rate is phenomenal, so we're so glad to have that here at Hunt Regional. And
one of the few facilities that has it.
Yes.
And it's a different experience now.
Yes.
It's a way different. And I want to thank you because last year I got my mammogram.
Because I nudged you every
every
time I saw you.
came in and smiled and said, "Did you do it yet?"
And you said it. Smile when you said it. Yeah.
And so it is very important, and it's important that you have those to compare, because then you have that thing to look at and say, has anything changed? And so, but the actual process of getting it done is so much better now than it was.
It's not a big deal,
a decade ago, right? A decade ago, it was like, really?
Yes, just like your phone has improved over the last 10 years, so has this technology, and it's so easy.
So much easier.
They can see such clear images now. They don't need to smush it so much like a pancake or anything like that. It's much more comfortable, and we're so glad. Come on, Friendly, join right. And then, I have
I'm not going there.
And I have to talk, of course, about the mobile mammography coach. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. So that is about 7.5 years old. When they first got the great idea to have a mobile unit, they did a study and found out about 60% of women in Hunt County were not getting a mammogram when they were due. So those ladies 40 and above were not getting that, 60%. And so they said, okay, we need to do something to help change that. And so with the mobile unit, with things like Bras for the Cause to bring awareness, with, just us kind of continuing to talk about breast cancer screening, we have increased mammograms 30%. So that's phenomenal in 7 years. Now, of course, it means there's still people out there who are not getting them. And so, you have those that have never had one. You have those that haven't had one in many, many years, and we need to get those ladies, get that mammogram, because mammograms can see things that are so tiny, versus once you wait to feel it yourself, it's a much larger lump, and it you know, at that point, it might be stage 2 or 3. It's more aggressive. There's actually studies, of course. American Cancer Society says if you can find breast cancer at stage 0 or 1, it's 100% survival rate after that 5-year marker. But if you wait to stage 4, it's only a 24% survival rate. Right. And you know, I just want that 100% odds in my favor. And so I'm going to try to find anything I can ASAP. And the treatments are so much easier. Your ability to maintain your regular life is so much easier. And so we are encouraging everybody, and especially times like this, don't let those normal screenings go. So important.
It's not enough to just wear pink.
Right.
That's right.
And you know, and
get it done.
you said it, the mobile mammography. You know, there was the young lady's picture that is on there.
Yes.
Tubby
Atkinson, yes.
Tubby Atkinson, in her words, just do it.
That's right, there you go.
That would, just do it. And so it means a lot because you said it, it's come a long way since that started. It's come a long way. And the facilities at Hunt Regional, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So good. So the coach is still rolling?
Yes.
Still rolling. And
how does someone get a coach to them?
Yes, so, you know, it's a great question because some people are more hesitant to come into a hospital facility and would rather have a mobile experience. And it is 2D on the mobile yet. We haven't upgraded to 3D yet. Maybe that's a project for down the road. 2D is acceptable for almost 95% of women. And so just know, obviously, that's a much better option than years past. And much better than not doing one at all. And the convenience, driving to small towns like we go to Bland ISD or we go to Quinlan. I mean, we go to these areas where they would not, and I've had ladies tell me straight out, I would not have gotten a mammogram if you hadn't come to me. And so that's so important. So we have a coordinator in our office that used to be me, and I'm so glad Frances Dalby has helped me with that big task. She coordinates the events. But if you'd like to schedule a mammogram, meaning your own mammogram, call 903-408-5010. That's 903-408-5010 to schedule your mammogram. And yes, we set up locations. We like to have 10 or more ladies that can come out and get their mammogram at a location, which we do. Quinlan has over 20 every month we go, and ladies get their mammogram there. And there's been some great partners. We partner with businesses, with school districts, with churches and communities to get those events possible. We don't charge to have the mobile go out for a mammogram itself. So when the ladies have a mammogram need, insurance in most cases will pay for it. In some cases, the individual doesn't have insurance, or maybe they prefer to pay cash. On the mobile, we charge $100 for that 2D mammogram, and that includes the radiologist and everything. For 3D inside the hospital, it is a little more expensive. It's $200, but again, includes the radiologist's fee. So we're so excited that we have that option. That's a hugely discounted price that we're able to do. So if ladies want to pay cash or they want to use their insurance, and then we have a third option. We partner with different grant sources. At this time, the Bridge Breast Network out of Dallas pays for those ladies that are Hunt County residents that don't have the funds, don't have the insurance to pay for that mammogram.
Excellent.
And then there's actually some avenues for funding if someone is diagnosed. So we know that our community partners and CareVide have the breast and cervical cancer grant from the state of Texas, as well as the Bridge Breast Network. They have funds for diagnostic mammograms or treatments. So don't not get that mammogram because you're afraid what happens if they say yes and I need treatment after that. We have ways to get that done. And I'll tell you, the odds are in your favor. You know, for every 100 mammograms we do, only about 0.5% are actually truly cancer. So I would say the odds are pretty good, 99.5% that it's not going to be cancer. Now, sometimes you're called back for another review or look, and that's maybe it's been a while since your last mammogram and they need to just get a different angle, but that's always preferable to just letting it go and not getting that identified. So I can't preach enough. Please take care of yourself, get screened.
Every word that you've said, I know someone would be affected by it, and that's the goal. so that all this information goes out, somebody's going to grab it and act on it just like you've asked them to do. So
well, I think proactive care is so important.
Yes, so important. You know, you want to give yourself a fighting chance to do the best you can to, you know, correct anything medically, to jump on it and get that handled, and don't let things go. I could tell you heartbreaking stories of times we have seen people who've just let things go for years and years and years, and we don't want that to be the case. And
it's not going to go away.
No, and you know what?
And there's no magical pill you can take to take care of it.
And here's the thing is you want to know, get that understanding so that you can take that action, whether it's benign and everything's great, or if there needs to be some treatment. And, you know, shout out to Bras for the Cause.
Yes.
I have heard that entry number 1 is fantastic. So if you're looking to vote, look at entry number 1. I know they'll be available tomorrow to see. So, you know, I can't imagine what that one is.
But we thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for
when
having
you love
me.
and share this, will you drop the
Thank you.
links down
Thank you.
below in the comments? We would really appreciate it so people can click through. We know your time is valuable, and we're so thankful for you to be here. Before we go to commercial, I want to say real quick, happy birthday, Tracy Chesney. Today is your birthday. Happy birthday to you. I also want to say a few weeks ago, we had the honor of interviewing John Clark for the Cotton Patch Challenge. And if you don't know, he was struck while riding his bicycle last week and was tragically killed. His service is going to be at one church in Caddo Mills tomorrow at 2 p.m. So if you know him, he was an ambassador to the Greenville Chamber of Commerce. So if you've ever been to any of one of their events, you've met John. If you saw him on the show just a few weeks ago, so full of life, so athletic, such an amazing person. And so you guys, if you do know him, go on down, pay your respects at the one church in Caddo Mills tomorrow at 2 o'clock.
We are coming again. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. And John was a fabulous man.
Yes.
His wife is a dear, dear person. And so, you know,
Karen, you are in our prayers,
fabulous.
darling.
Yes.
You are in our prayers. So. All right, we're coming back with 3 at Ctfm. Y'all come back to see us. I thought we were coming back with...
You have a heart for fun. You have a heart for friends, for finesse, for family. And when you need cardiac care, you want the best technology. But you also want people who have a heart for people. Hunt Regional Healthcare. People make the difference.
When it comes to high-quality service for cell phones and televisions, no one beats Crumpton TV. They have been serving Greenville and the surrounding area for over 57 years. For details about all services, call 903-455-2043 or visit CrumptonTV.com.
Also the official home of the Big Green Egg.
Carol Hoops and Trey Warren at C&R Floors invite you to their new location for the same quality products, service, and installation they have provided for over 20 years. C&R Floors, 2706 Highway 69 South in Greenville. Do you need custom printing on caps, shirts, and other apparel? Come check out what we can do for your organization at East Texas Print Shop, 2218 Lee Street. Our top-of-the-line screen printing and embroidery machines can handle just about any job you can throw at us. T-shirts are great for special events. Sports teams always need custom uniforms. We can print them. Check out our custom apparel store or shop online at easttexasprintshop.com or just give us a call at 903-453-1581.
Are you tired of those big chain tire dealers giving you the runaround? Are you not getting the customer service you deserve? If not, call me and I will wrench the competition. Come see us at Discount Wheel and Tire at 4609 Wesley in Greenville. Discount Wheel and Tire, and we will get you all that you deserve.